Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Between the Sharks. Ryan here. This is a quick little video. I wanted to show you what I just found, ordered, and received in the mail, and it is an upgrade on one of my most used tools here in the shop. So let's run the old car noises and shark spinning around thing and then get after it. I don't know if you guys are anything like me, but in order for me to dive into a project, I sort of have to delude myself about how long it's going to actually take. For the most part, if I let myself understand really the ramifications of taking something apart, I might never take it apart because it just takes longer than you ever want it to. You find some other thing that's broken, you get the whole like, while I'm in there syndrome, all of that stuff. And so one of the tools that I have learned to use to deal with that is a baking sheet. I use these things to collect all the bolts and all the stuff and stack it all on here, including like the sockets that I use to take everything apart, so that in theory it's all on one tray. And I put everything back together off of this baking sheet and with any luck have no leftover parts, which I often have leftover parts. But there's a couple things about baking sheets. I'm sure you guys can already imagine that, you know, I didn't buy this for this purpose. I kind of like borrowed it from the kitchen, among other things that I often borrow from the kitchen. But you can't get caught with these things because the level of trouble ranges, whether you have roommates, to a girlfriend, to a wife. The trouble just increases. So don't get caught with these in the garage, even though they are great. But I just found something on the internet, ordered it, and it arrived that might actually be an improvement on this. And you guys, I don't know, I think you should go out and get your own. Let's check it out. I have no idea how I even found these things, but once I found them, I said it must be mine. It will be mine. I will have it. And here we are. Advertised as US Navy stainless steel cafeteria trays. Now, my better half suggested they might be from a prison, which might also be true, but that seems like a weapon. So I don't know what they use in prison. If it's these, it might be useful in the garage too. I'm actually pretty jazzed about it. It's got some, you know, well, where your meats and your potatoes and your bread and your, you know. Anyway, you can see how this could be very, very handy to divide your parts and pieces. And because I rarely have one thing apart at a time, usually I do the thing that I think is going to be fun and I start on that, and the thing I need breaks and I end up working on that. So I got 4. Paid $30 American to have them shipped to my door. Not only do they have this like tray-like convenience to put all your parts and pieces in, the trouble I'll get in for using these is significantly less. And they're stainless so that we can clean them with just about anything, and if we need to pick stuff up with a magnet off of it or whatever, well, it won't stick. That's it. Am I that excited that I'm making a video about some cafeteria trays? You're darn tootin'. You can pick these up on eBay. If I had a shameless commerce division, I would sell them myself. And the fact that I could get 4 for $30 American shipped to my door means that I can have more than one project disassembled at a time, which I'm guaranteed to do, and potentially not mix, you know, don't cross the streams kind of thing. Good luck on your projects out there. We'll see you next time on Between the Sharks.